SquareHammer.
What is up, SquareHammers? Behind me is about turn 3 of a massive 10,000 point game that I am playing with Kyle. We're currently on a break because I think it's going to go into our day 3 of filming. But for you to enjoy currently is a game day recap that was this past weekend. And like, subscribe, and if you'd like to support us, go to patreon.com/SquareHammer. To the field! What's up, SquareHammers? What's up, YouTube? Today we have, I think this is the 4th round of the campaign for the big... 4th round?
All right, third round of campaign.
3rd round of campaign for the big meetup. People can play when we're not at the meetup, and it doesn't count as many points to find pages of the book and extra rolls. But today, first game, I am playing versus Nicolais, and we are playing Bretonnians versus what?
Vampire Coast.
Vampire Coast. So we're going to just do a turn-by-turn game, just so it's pretty loud in here, so we don't want to have too many distractions. But we will get to the army. We play Dawn Attack, and I will go through that in a second. Here we go. So we rolled up Dawn Attack. I'll tell you where everything is for me. These are 2 scouts, so they actually deployed further up. My Pegasus, my Paladin on a Pegasus, he rolled a 6, so he deployed on the left flank. I have a unit of Errant Knights with the Damsel, got the center, another unit of Errants on the center, Battle Pilgrims with the Reliquary, center, and then a unit of Halberdiers, Men-at-Arms with another Damsel in the front left, also center, Trebuchet, center, another unit of Knights of the Realm, center, and then my General with a BSB, Lord, and another Damsel, all on the right flank. And then this also got the right flank. And I will go through magic items and stuff later. But that is my deployment. Now let's go look at these beautiful, brand new that he just finally put together, Vampire Coasts.
So, first up flank, we have a zombie crewman with grenades and hand weapons.
Okay.
We have rotting Prometheans with a gun crew on top,
Look at
all
those
with
freaking
handguns.
Crab people.
We got our general, our admiral actually.
Admiral.
She is also on top of a rotting Promethean.
That's pretty sweet. Okay.
So we got Big Bess, which is a great cannon.
Okay.
We have another jet crew, but with handguns this time.
All right.
We have our bad dogs.
Bad dogs. All right.
We have a white gunner, gunnery white.
A White King kind of thing?
Yeah,
Okay,
but
okay.
the gunnery on the ship.
Interesting.
And then we have our
Come look at this
rotting
big Leviathan. Ooh.
crew of 5 on top, all with handguns.
That's badass.
And then we got our captain, who falls underneath the line of our admiral,
Okay.
with a crew.
Come on this side.
They're just deck crew with pole arms. They're the fishermen.
Fisherman.
And then we got another captain here who falls in line with our Skaven undead.
Ooh.
Screech half dead.
get
And
a
our
good
deck
picture here.
dropper zombies.
Nice. I like the bases of these guys. That's really well done. And then it looks like you have a couple pieces of artillery over here.
We got a Corianad off the ship, and we have the mortar off the ship.
Okay, so that's all right flank, and then you see you got a lot center, and then a couple 6s.
Oh yeah, quite a few 6s. Most of our front line was 6s. Which
Yeah.
led me to choose it.
Awesome. So after the Bretonnian turn 1, we had some scouts move up, try and pepper the cannon, did nothing. Try and pepper his deck droppers, did nothing. The Paladin moved up to the flank. They failed their impetuous test and also failed the charge, so they just moved up. All this moved up, killed a couple little zombies with some arrows. Everything kind of just moved up. I did Shem Burning Gaze into there and did 3d6. Hurt him, killed 7 of the little fellas, little doggies. Everything else just moved up, didn't do much damage, and then these guys tried to pepper over there, but they also did nothing. And that is the end of Bretonnian turn 1. All right, Nicolai, what was the Vampire Coast turn 1 like?
All right, Vampire Coast turn 1. We got some good shooting on our left flank. Took 3 knights out. We got a lot of our actual magic, and we just built back up this whole unit that he took.
Yep.
Which is very helpful.
And he rolled double 1s for magic dice, but he's still, yeah, a lot of channels.
A lot of channels.
Yep.
5 to 1. Really helped. So we did a lot of shooting over here too. Only took out
Can you talk a little louder?
Yeah. Only took out a few here. Took out 2, and then we took out 1 man as they fled away.
Yeah, they fled. They charged and fled. Actually, that unit I think charged here.
They tried to charge.
Yeah, it failed. Or they fled. Then he redirected to this unit. They fled.
And then we also did some more shooting from our deck droppers. Took out 1 man. And then our grape shot just obliterated them.
Their shot's really good now.
Really good. Missed our mortar shot, though.
The mortar didn't. Yeah, it did. Scattered like 10 inches way over here.
But it did good. Did some killing.
On to turn 2.
Bowie got to play his artillery-heavy Chaos Dwarves versus a new fella named JJ who brought his Skaven and had a huge, I think it was about a 100-man unit with the Bell. While campaign manager Aaron got to play his mostly Lost Kingdom Lizardmen versus Dan's Empire.
So bottom of turn 3, or top of turn 3 has been completed. The 2 units here of knights charge that big block of crew, like the undead Skaven, and his captain's still there because of why?
Yeah, undead, Scritch half dead, pops on, he has a resurrect on 4 up.
Resurrected, so he just holds me there, which means I'm going to get charged in the flank here. My paladin charged the cannon, killed that. They did do a wound to him. Huh?
The Coronon. Yep.
Coronon. Yeah, cannon, whatever. They fled some more. These guys fled some more. These guys moved up to secure the barricade, and there's a little objective crate right there.
And the zombies.
Yep. That unit charged the dogs, killed the dogs, then flank charged, overrun. They killed the handgunners or pistol dudes.
Yep, the zombie gunners with braces of pistols.
Okay, and overran into that fella. And I killed a couple, just planked a couple away. And that was it for my turn. On to bottom of 3.
Now, most of the Chaos Dwarf Skaven game was pretty close, except a couple bad rolls on Bowie's end. But it wasn't until the last turn when Bowie was up about 500 points. His level 4's head exploded, panicked the unit nearby, which made that run off the table. So he just lost 500 points, like right there. And I think it ended up in a draw or a minor loss for the Chaos Dwarves. Dan was pretty unlucky. I believe it was his turn 2 where his steam tank just exploded from the boiler. But he was able to hold the line, hold fast for Sigmar, and he squeaked out a draw versus the Lizardmen.
That was the end of the Vampire Coast turn. What happened to Nicolais?
So we had a lot of charge in here. We actually broke this combat straight up. Had them running through some dangerous terrain.
Yep, took a
We
couple
lost
wounds.
Screech there. We had our Leviathan charge in, do a couple wounds here, steadfast. We lost our Gunnery White to a charge. Our Admiral had to run away after issuing a challenge, but nothing happened. And nothing else happened over here after that charge. We had to just run away.
Yep. On to Bretonnian turn 4.
Like 1 turn left.
So at the end of turn 4, just to say, he did cannon away my paladin on the Pegasus with the 1 wound left from his big cannon that was over there. So I killed the cannon, but overran into the fleeing vampire. So I think when you catch a fleeing unit, it just dies, and you stop there. Did a couple wounds here. Do you crumble from your vampire lord
I have
dying?
another.
Oh, you got another necro, dude.
Yeah.
This unit charged in the flank of the Leviathan, did 3 wounds. I won by combat by 3 or 2. And that was it. My Treb did nothing. Almost scattered, or did scatter and landed on my guys, but luckily the blessing of the lady protected me. And that's it on the bottom of 4. Or 5 now, I don't know. So at the end of the game, what did your fellas' final push do?
The vampires, they held strong. That's the main thing. Shot some spells over here into this unit here, but holding strong and not dying, that was the main. We charged in here, took out a few, which did pretty good.
Yep.
Made it so you couldn't do too much after that as well. And we ended up calling it, but you definitely have, we'll call a Pyrrhic victory.
Empiric victory? Pyrrhic victory, yeah.
Pyrrhic, yeah, Pyrrhic
Pyrrhic.
victory.
Sounds
At what
good.
cost?
At what cost?
Did well though.
GG!
My second game was versus Dan's Empire, and it was a pretty big back and forth game. His demigryphs were able to kill some archers, run through, kill a trebuchet, and then fight some battle pilgrims and almost wipe them out. So his demigryphs were definitely the champions for his fight. Mine, I'd say, were a unit of knights errant that were able to. Oh, and his spearmen actually did a fantastic job holding 2 units of knights errant for what seemed to be 3 rounds of combat. What sealed the game on the Bretonnian side was my heroic killing blow from the steam, or my lord, to his steam tank, who was then able to flank charge his unit of great swords, which had his general in it, and I was able to wipe the unit.